Hey there, everybody. I hope you're doing good on this Friday. It is raining and cold and dark here. But I have put together 10 packs of Super Sunshine for you guys. I am still de-stashing. I'm de-stashing, and in the midst of de-stashing, you guys, I'd got like 3 boxes of awesomeness from I got boxes from Angela, I got boxes from Miss C, and I also got boxes from our friend Michelle. So, in addition to destashing my things, and here's what I love about those ladies, they send me things and they go, use what you can, pass on the rest. I cannot really thank them enough for just those sweet words, because they know that I'm going to curate some of the items that they have sent me, and we are going to pass them along to you guys. So, bright sunshine coming your way in these random wild paper packs. I'm not going to show you every single one, you guys. I'll show you the front of every single one, but it would take quite a while to show you all of the elements that are inside these creative paper packs. This one is called Simplicity, and each one, like this one, is called Dear Diary, because we have a sticker right here. So each one has a different name. This one's called Simplicity, and it does feature this really pretty simplicity pattern. Just the envelope, my friends, just the envelope. But isn't that just really beautiful? The next thing that you'll find in your paper pack, and like I said, these are just chock full with ephemera, papers. Let's just take a little, don't you love that sound? You get something new and you kind of unwrap it and it's like, oh man, I needed that. I'm in the pits of winter and I just needed a little bit of love right there. We've got a little ribbon. I also have to thank Miss Judy, because she dropped a bunch of stuff off by the house. Thank you, Judy. And again, with a little note that says, use what you can, pass along the rest. And I don't think there's really anything better than that, you guys. When we have scrappy bits left over and we treasure those scrappy bits and we can say, hey, I am done with these scrappy bits, but I bet so-and-so would like them. We gift such a powerful, positive, creative energy to those that we choose to sell to or to gift to. It's such a sweet way to enhance your current stash. Or, if you're like me, I'm just getting rid of stuff. And it's not that I don't love the stuff I have. It's that I recognize that in order to rebuild my stash, and I think over time, y'all, we change as artists, and that's what I have been experiencing probably since last March, that I'm kind of just starting to change as an artist. And some of the things that I would typically use, I don't quite use those anymore, or I don't use them in the same way. I may use the same element, but it's going to take on a very different outcome, if we can use that word, to the things that I've done before. So in this package, you can see that we've just got all kinds of creative fodder. Don't you love this guy? Ice cold drinks and refreshments. I love anything that is, advertising from the 60s. I think it's really fun to look at photographs and things like that. Okay, so that's one little packet. The next little packet right here, remember that it's the same kinds of things, but not the same things in each of these ephemera packs. So let's see what we have in here. We have a little crochet piece. Now this is a vintage crochet piece. I think it's really pretty as a heart. You have some fibers, which are always like handy when you are making tags or whatever. Got a few little scraps of fiber, And then we've got these items as well. This is kind of a burlap-ish sort of fabric. I think, Angela? Might have been Michelle gave us this. And then we've got this. Got these pretty fans right here. And a little bit of bicycle ephemera fabric right there. So that goes in here. A fun thing to think about when you get an ephemera pack is, you know, challenging yourself and thinking, okay, I'm just going to use the things in this pack, and see where that kind of creative energy takes you. You know, if you just challenge yourself to, I'm not going to go in my stash, I'm just going to use the stash that I just purchased. You know, lots and lots of fun. We've got some ephemera here, Chamberlain, South Dakota. This is a small little authentic envelope. Isn't that pretty? The phone number is 17 on this particular piece of ephemera. This is from an actual passport. It's very, very beautiful. And we've just got some magazine images in here, as well as images that are cut from magazine images. I don't know why I said cut from magazines. I love this one right here. I think that's really sweet. You know, to me, she kind of looks like Jenna Ortega, who I'm like crazy about. I just read that Jenna Ortega may play Lydia's daughter in a remake of Beetlejuice. Now, Beetlejuice is one of my very favorite things in the whole wide world, so I'm very interested to see how that might turn out. All of these do have a little bit of pattern paper in it. Now, these are really vintage, really vintage. I was trying to think. I think that I pulled out some of the like the liner notes for these things. Hold on. Yeah, I did. Oh, but not this one in particular. Not this. This is sheet music. I think it's a male choir sheet music. This is an 1881 Jane Eyre. This is, I think it, oh yeah, here it is. The Modern Priscilla Cookbook, 1,000 recipes tested and proved at the Priscilla Proving Plant. This is 1994. The Priscilla Proving Plant, the Priscilla Publishing Company, is 85 Broad Street, Boston. That makes me want to really kind of investigate that a little bit further. This is from a book called Opera Goes Complete Guide. I think this is 1908. So this paper is 1908. Beautiful, isn't it? It's odd how this quality of paper is still so valid. You're not getting a lot of chipping or anything like that. This is from the book Cassandra and Jane, about Cassandra and Jane Austen. Really pretty. We've got the Betty Crocker cookbook right here, and a nice piece of, what do you call this? A divider from that very same cookbook. I'm going to see if I can kind of put these things sort of back together. All right, so that's kind of like stack one. And then you're going to get pieces of cardstock, as well as a nice piece of vellum right here. But I've discovered when I'm putting everything together, I do have to fold this vellum in half. Let's see what we got over here. Again, you know, challenge yourself. See, I've got some wee teeny tiny washi tape. Now, Miss C sent this, and she sent so much that I'd never used it in my whole life. So I decided that y'all need it as well. So we've just got pieces of tag board here, a little bit of fabric, more tag board, a little bit of cardstock, a vintage map, a little more vintage papers, cookies, bars, and other desserts. I love anything that has to do with recipes. This is really beautiful. This is written in Polish. This is from a book called Prince Tom, I think. Prince Tom. It was about a dog. I love the foxing on here. This is an 1869 report to Congress, I think. A little bit of painty paper, a little bit of tissue paper. Beautiful tag here that says grubby pail with fire starters. Sounds like just my speed, by golly. A little bit more ephemera here. A really pretty fairy. And we've got more painty paper and more text right here. And a piece of, you guys, this reminds me of the paper that we used to draw on in school. Do you remember, like, the sound of the, do you remember the sound that the art cart made plowing up the hallway? Oh my gosh, I would get so excited when I heard the art cart coming. Or, you know, if you were chosen to mix paint. Remember when your paint would come in it was powdered, and if you were chosen, you went in the art room and you got to mix paint. Wasn't that fun? Oh, life has gotten really complicated, but man, I really remember mixing paint in elementary school. This is a selection of a few metal findings, brads, beads, buttons, just a little bit of bling right here. I was just putting together something fun for you guys. This is a rolled paper flower. I do have like 2 more packs of these for sale in the Etsy store. And of course we've got, look at that, isn't that pretty? And you know, it's almost getting to where, you know, we can kind of think about summer. It's not getting very summery here, not very quick. I like the way that these 2 colors played together, so you know you can create some art trading cards or tags or whatever you want. Another little springy color here. And basically, you guys, that is what you're going to get in these ephemera packs. I tried to really chuck them up, and they're between 12 ounces and a pound. And I really do hope that you enjoy them. I hope that you find inspiration here. I can't seem to get this right back in here right. I hope that you find inspiration. I hope that you find love. I hope that you find creativity. It's really, and I've talked about this a little bit. I'll probably talk about it in another video, but my mojo has been missing for about a year. It's been very, it's been difficult for me to have that, because I've actually never had that before in my whole life. I've been creative like all through my life, and I don't know what happened last year, but I kind of just lost my mojo. Still really committed to finding it again, and I know I will, but you know, it's okay. Mojo comes and mojo goes, and it's nice to have a bit of creative fodder to play with when your mojo is maybe hiding around the corner or has made them a little space in the closet and you don't know where they are and that kind of thing. So Missing Mojo relief packages in the Etsy store, you guys. They are $12.50 and they're $5 to mail to you. So I hope you guys enjoy. Check them out over at the Etsy store. I also have baskets that are at the Etsy store as well. I've been enjoying doing some crochet. I think I mentioned the rolled flowers. I do have those as well, and probably will be adding some things to the Etsy store. Thank you guys incredibly so much for your support. If you've been inspired by this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please do comment. I love to read your comments, and I often find them very, very, very inspiring. So please do leave a comment. Thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. Have a good day. Talk to you soon. Bye.